Good day, my dear fourth class student. Today I am going to teach one chapter in mathematics. The unit number is 11. It's called perimeter. Before I start the lesson, I want to take care of a couple of things. One is, my name is Alladu Janardhan Rao. I am the correspondent of Sridhar Vidyalaya. We are all safe here. We are all tested negative, all the teachers, students and office staff. We are following the COVID practices, all the rules very well, meticulously. So far we are thankful to God that we are all safe here. I hope you guys are safe at home. You, your relatives and your friends are safe there. Now we have completed close to 500 Zoom classes. Again, another 500 video classes. Maybe about 420, 30 of them are loaded. There are still another 70, 80 of them are ready for loading. It's a slow one. Now, all this is going, we are putting all our effort to make sure that the students have the best education in spite of the COVID situation. But I am very unhappy to let you know that the parents did not buy the books for their students. Not many parents buy the books for the students. They have to have the books to get the benefit of the Zoom classes and video classes. Now, in this previous lesson, I taught the geometry. There I defined what is a point, what is a line segment, what is a ray. There also I told you about what is simple closed curve and an open curve. In this class, I am going to explain about curves, open and closed curves, definition, simple closed curve definition, and again properties for rectangle, side, square, what kind of properties we know. Similarly, the perimeter, what is the definition of the perimeter and how do you find the perimeter of a triangle, rectangle, square, etc. Similarly, then after that we will review, and then we have an exercise 11.2. There are problems on perimeter. We can do some problems there, and then there are some revision exercises. Finally, we will wrap it up. Okay? So in this class, once again, curves open entity, closed entity. What definition of simple closed curve and alternative definition entity. Tarvata rectangle, there is square and chaturasram. What is a side's properties ఏమిటి? ఒక సైడ్కి సైడ్కి ఉన్నటువంటి ప్రాపర్టీ ఏమిటి అవి చెప్తాం. ప్రాపర్టీస్ అంటే గుణాలని నేను. తర్వాత పెరిమీటర్ డెఫినేషన్ చెప్పి ట్రయాంగిల్ పెరిమీటర్ కనుక్కుంటాం, రెక్టాంగిల్ పెరిమీటర్ అండ్ స్క్వేర్ పెరిమీటర్ అవి అన్నీ ఎలా కనుక్కుంటామో అవన్నీ కూడా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తారు. And then you have some exercises. Using these formulas that you know, we'll do some application problems on perimeter. Okay? So, once again, as I mentioned earlier, we'll learn about curves, open and closed curves. Then we'll know what are the properties of rectangle and rectangle and square. Then we will find out how to find the perimeter of a rectangle or a square or a triangle, and then we do some practical problems, then do some problems of the perimeter also. That is a practical application, and then problems on perimeter. So now, first of all, let me see, my mic is a little bit bothering. Hello? Yeah. Okay. Curve. An open curve and a closed curve. Now, this is an open curve because if you start at one point you do not reach the same point. So it's open here. This is a open curve. Similarly, a closed curve, this is a closed curve. Because when you start at any point, you go around, like this. You follow the same track. While finally, when you come, you can come to the original starting point. So this is a closed curve. A simple closed curve is a circle. Good. This is a irregular closed curve. The circle is a simple closed curve. So if you start at one point, you come to the same point if you walk along the circle. So this is a circle is a closed curve, this is a closed curve, this is an open curve. And also simple, that is what is called simple closed curve, and some of them are not simple closed curve. Suppose you have something like this. Suppose you started a point here, you come here, you don't know whether you want to go this way or this way. Alright, you went to here, and then you came all the way here, and you don't know whether you want to go this way or this way. This is not a simple closed curve. In a simple closed curve, you should be able to come back to the original point. Now here in the definition, if you look at on page 151, a curve which begins and ends at the same point is called a closed curve. You have to start begins at this point and then ends also at the same point. Then it is called a simple closed curve. Okay. Now I told you what is an open curve, what is a simple closed curve and all that, right? So I gave you the definition. Simple closed curve definition now. A curve which begins and ends at the same point is called a closed curve. Now we will talk about a simple closed curve in KT which should not, like for example here, I told you an example like this. For example, a simple closed curve law, simple closed a curve over intersect avadam. That is called, this is not a simple closed, not a simple closed curve. It is not a simple closed curve. Suppose you have something like this, that's a simple closed curve. Because it is not intersecting itself. So I told you what is the definition of that. Now we move on to the properties of rectangles and squares. Okay. A rectangle, first a rectangle, you say this one, this is a rectangle. So what we do is we write here rectangle, that is Sujana way, rectangle. Suppose you write it as A, name it as A, B, C, D. Now here, if you measure AB, suppose you can measure AB, BC, and then CD, and then DA. Okay? You measure. Now you notice that AB is equal to CD, and also BC is equal to DA. So in a rectangle, these two sides are opposite sides are equal. These two sides are equal. That is the property of a rectangle. Of course, you get into a parallelogram in the next year, but not right now. So in a rectangle opposite sides are equal. And here, of course, the angle is here 90 degrees, whereas in the case of a parallelogram, it is not. But anyway, let's not talk about a parallelogram this year, okay? So this is a rectangle. If you measure all the four sides of rectangle, there are four sides of rectangle, and if you measure them, the opposite sides are equal. You can see here AB is equal to CD, that's why I put 1 mark here. Similarly, BC is equal to CD, that's why I put 2 marks here. That means 2 into Samano. So that is a rectangle. Now in the case of a square, chaturasam. Square. In the case of a square, we now square, S-Q-U-A-R-E, square. You can square me, let's say, A, B, C, or I will put some other name, P, Q, R, S. If we measure the sides PQ, PQ is one side, QR another side, RS is another side, and SP is another side. Now you notice PQ is equal to QR is equal to RS is equal to SP. That means all sides are equal. So మనం ఏం చేస్తాము, ఒక స్క్వేర్ అయినప్పుడు P రాష్ట్ర ఉంటుంది, ఏం చేస్తాం, ఇలా లైన్ గీస్తాం, లైన్ గీసి ఇలా పెట్టి ఇలా పెడతాము. దీన్ని సైడ్ అంటాం, సైడ్ చేస్తాం. సిమిలర్లీ హియర్ దిస్ ఈజ్ ఆల్సో సైడ్, ఇలా చేసి ఇక్కడ సైడ్ అని రాస్తాం. సో ఇన్ ది కేస్ ఆఫ్ ఎ స్క్వేర్ all sides are equal. You can see here, అందుకే అన్నాను ఒకటి మూడు అన్నిటికీ ఒకటే పెట్టాను చూసారా. సో what is the difference between a rectangle and a square? In a rectangle, opposite sides are equal, whereas in the case of a square, all sides are equal. So a square is also a rectangle, but a rectangle cannot be a square. Rectangle is different from a square. So this is what we learned. Okay, already we learned about what a square is, what a rectangle is. Now I am going to move to the perimeter. Perimeter, మనం చుట్టుపక్కల ఏమంటాం, చుట్టుపక్కల అంటాం. పెరిమీటర్కి the length of the boundary line of a simple closed figure is called its perimeter, or the length of a boundary line of a simple closed figure is called the perimeter. Perimeter to చుట్టుకొలత. Suppose you rectangle తీసుకున్నాం అనుకుంటా, triangle here, whatever it is, even if it is a irregular figure, irregular curve, it's not a regular shape, this is not a regular shape, this is irregular shape. ఇక్కడ కూడా పెరిమీటర్ అంటే ఏంటి, ఇక్కడ పాయింట్గా స్టార్ట్ చేసి ఇలా వచ్చి ఆ దారి పరంగా నడుచుకుంటూ వెళ్ళామనుకో, ఉదాహరణకి వెళ్తే వచ్చిన దూరాన్ని పెరిమీటర్ అంటాం. దీన్ని పెరిమీటర్ METER. Okay, now we will see at the definition ఏమన్నాడు, the perimeter, the length of the boundary line of a simple closed figure is called perimeter. This is simple closed figure because it's not intersecting itself. So let's say A, B, C, D. It's a simple closed figure. Okay, you get it for that? So this is simple closed figure. It's not intersecting it. Here, this is one side. This is another side. This is another side. This is another side. So the rectangle or no? Rectangle. So here sides ఉన్నాయి, AB ఒకటి ఉంది, BC ఒకటి ఉంది, CD ఒకటి ఉంది, DA. So the length of the boundary అన్నాం అంటే suppose you start from here, you go up to B, then you get AB, then you have BC, that you are adding it, and then you have CD, you are adding to that, and then you can come DA. That means, excuse me. You start at A, AB, BC, CD, DA. So you are done. So this is the perimeter of rectangle. Rectangle అంటే ఏం చేయాలి, మనం ఈ ఆపోజిట్ ఈ అన్ని సైడ్లు కలిపియాలి. ఏదైనా ఏ ఫిగర్ అయినానో అన్ని ఫిగర్లు కలిపితే, అన్ని సైడ్లు లెంగ్త్లు కలిపితే వచ్చిన దాన్ని పెరిమీటర్ అంటాం. సపోజ్ దిస్ ఈజ్ 8 centimeters, this is 4 centimeters, then this is also 8 centimeters, this is 4 centimeters. So perimeter is equal to 8 plus 4 plus 8 plus 4. So this is equal to 24 centimeters. Perimeter అంటే లీనియర్ యూనిట్ ఉంటుంది. ఇది మీటర్లో ఉంటే ఇది మీటర్లో ఉంటుంది. ఇది మిల్లీమీటర్ ఉంటే మిల్లీమీటర్లో ఉంటుంది. ఓకే, నౌ దట్ ఈస్ హౌ ది perimeter for a rectangle. Now it is for a triangle. For a triangle or a square, let me see if for rectangle did you put the formula or 2 times length plus breadth and even chesada. Yeah, correct, chesada. So here rectangle chodam. A, E, C, D. So perimeter is equal to AB plus BC plus CD plus DA. కానీ AB and CD equal. So I will put AB plus CD బదులు AB అంటాను. అలాగే BC is equal to DA. So BC ఇచ్చి ఇక్కడ కూడా BC అని రాస్తాను. అంటే ఏంటి? AB 2AB plus BC 2BC. That is equal to రెండు కామన్ తీస్తే 2 into AB plus BC. Got it? 2 into AB plus BC. So ఇది length అంటాం, ఇది breadth అంటాం. అంటే ఇదేముంది? 2 into AB అంటే length, breadth అంటే B. So 2 into L plus B. That's in the case of rectangle. Now we move on to a triangle. Let's take a triangle. A, B, C. ABC triangle parameter is the side AB, that's AB, that's the BC, that's the CA. So ఈ మూడు సైడ్లు కలిపితే perimeters. So AB plus BC plus CA is the perimeter. I want to see whether they handled isosceles triangle అలాంటి చేశారా లేదా, అది ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేశారా చూద్దాం అనుకుంటున్నాను. ఓకే, లేకపోతే లేదు. ఓకే, ఆల్ రైట్. Okay, all right. So, in the case of a triangle, when you want to find the perimeter, suppose you start here, you go here AB, and from there you come here BC, from there you come back to A, and that is the one. So, for a triangle, the perimeter is equal to sum of the 3 sides of the triangle. Now, if I take the square, this is a triangle. Correct? This is a square. Square law, the side. Yes. This is also side. Yes. Now, you know that let's say A, let's say P, Q, R, S. So perimeter is equal to graded sides to PQOT, QROT, and RSOT, and SPOT. Kada ivanni kalpam. So each side is, let's say, ivanni what same, they are all same. So this is nothing but PQ plus PQ plus PQ plus PQ. So this is equal to 4 times PQ, or 4 times side. Each side is just like a 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how we calculate the perimeter of a square. So here we developed the formula, we defined what is the perimeter, and we also calculated for a triangle, rectangle and square, what is the perimeter. How do you find the perimeter? Basically, even if you do not have a triangle, when you have or a rectangle or a square, the formula here is still the same thing. Suppose I have something like this. I I have something like this. How do you find the perimeter? Suppose this is 4 centimeters, this is 2 centimeters, this is 5 centimeters, so this is 8 centimeters, this is 4 centimeters, this is 6 centimeters, let's say this is 5 centimeters. So in this figure, if you want to find the perimeter is nothing but start at one point. I start here. So first one, this is 5 plus, then next one is 4, next one is 2, next one is 5, plus next one is 8, next one is 4, next one is 6. That means we came all the way to here. So 5 plus 4, 9, 11, 16, 24, 34 is equal to 34 centimeters. Understand? That is the perimeter of that sketch. That is the perimeter. Okay. Now, let's see. There are so far I told you, explained to you what is a simple curve, what is an open curve, what is a closed curve, what is a simple closed curve. A curve which does not intersect itself, that's called the simple closed curve. Then also properties with regard to the rectangle and square. I told you in the case of rectangle, opposite sides are equal. In the case of a square, all the sides are equal. Then I gave you the definition for perimeter. Triangle is rectangle is square is chapter. Now let us see some problems here. Now let's see 11.1. Okay, 11.1. I have a sketch here. This is page 155 by 3. So E, F, G, H says 2 centimeters. This is 2 centimeters. This is also 2 centimeters. This is 2 centimeters. Therefore, perimeter is equal to 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. So 8 centimeters. So that's how you find, right? You can write the steps. Perimeter is equal to EF plus FG plus GH plus HE. So each one is 2 centimeters. So total is 8 centimeters. So like that you can do perimeters. If you are given length and breadth, you can find the perimeter. Now suppose there are some other problems here. Let me see. Okay. Let's see. See, perimeter of a triangle. If you have a perimeter of a triangle, this is triangle. This I am taking as page 156, problem number 1. Perimeter of a triangle P is equal to 56 centimeters. Okay, two sides are 12 and 20. This is 12 centimeters. This is 20 centimeters. And find the third side. Let us say A, B, C. Now find the third side. So the perimeter is equal to, perimeter P is equal to AC plus CB plus BA. Right? AC, CB, BA. AC anta 12, CB anta 20, BA man తెలియదు. But this is equal to 56. So 56 is equal to 12 plus 20, 32 plus BA. Therefore, BA, the side BA is equal to 56 minus 32. That is equal to 24 centimeters. You see that? This one is 24 centimeters. That's how you calculate that. Okay? Now, sometimes you may have some problems wherein you have to do some cost calculations. Okay? Cost calculations. Students. This is like page number 159, is 159 divided by 6. Find the cost of fencing around a rectangular plot 56 meters long and 24 meters broad at the rate of rupees 12 per meter. Rupees 12 per meter. We have to cost of fencing around rectangular plot. This is rectangular plot. So you write here rectangle. Okay? Rectangular plot which is 56 meters long. This one I write like that, and this one I write right here. Length L-E-N-G-T-H. L is equal to 56 meters. And here the width. Width. The length and this is width. B is equal to 24 meters. 24 meters. Find the cost of fencing at the rate of rupees 12 per meter. So, మన ఏరియాలో ఫెన్స్ కట్ చేయాలి. ఫెన్స్ ఈ ఫెన్స్ చేయాలంటే యూ హ్యావ్ టు ఫెన్స్ ఇట్ ఆల్ అరౌండ్, నాట్ ఇన్సైడ్, ఆల్ అరౌండ్. అంటే ఇటు నుంచి 56, ఇదేమో మళ్ళీ 24, మళ్ళీ 56, మళ్ళీ 24. సో ఈ calculate the perimeter. Perimeter is equal to 2 into L plus B. అది ఫార్ములా. సో 2 into L అంటే లెంగ్త్ అంటే 56 ప్లస్ B అంటే 24. సో ఇక్కడ 2 into 80, that is equal to 160 meters. Now what is the cost per meter? Is called rupees per meter. So cost per meter, cost, mali I will erase this and do it. Okay, the last chapter. Cost per meter is equal to rupees 12. How much you have to do? Total 160 meters. So cost per 160 meters is equal to rupees 12 into 160. That is equal to 1920 rupees. So rupees 1920. That's how we calculate. Okay. So there is a problem like that. We can do it, and there are some problems here. There are some different shapes. You can actually, when you want to find the perimeter, all you have to do is add the lengths, and then you will get the perimeter. So today
3:30.
No. I got you what is a simple curve, what is a closed curve, what is an open curve, what is a simple closed curve, and also we studied about rectangle, say square, but sides relation in rectangle law, opposite sides equal ఉంటాయి, స్క్వేర్ అయితే అన్ని సైడ్స్ ఈక్వల్ ఉంటాయి. తర్వాత పెరిమీటర్ అంటే డెఫినేషన్ చెప్పాను. తర్వాత హౌ డూ యూ ఫైండ్ ది పెరిమీటర్ ఫర్ ఎ ట్రయాంగిల్, రెక్టాంగిల్, స్క్వేర్ అవన్నీ చేసాం. తర్వాత we did some practical problems also. Okay, so I hope you understood the lesson, and if you have a problem, of course you can always send a WhatsApp message. My phone number is 789-789-361-4045. Okay, you can send a WhatsApp message. I will be more than happy to answer to you. I hope you like my teaching. If you like it, subscribe it, and thank you very much.